name's Sarah, and I just wanted to say some top 10 tips for studying abroad. So for all you future people studying abroad, here's what you should listen to. Number one, secure an apartment. This is definitely one of the hardest things to do, as it can be really stressful getting here without a place of accommodation. Either make sure your school has a dorm you can do, or ask friends if they know of a reliable source of an apartment where you can make sure you have a secure and safe place to live. Two, make sure you're aware of who you're living with. It can be challenging living with new people, especially in a new place. So I would make sure you're completely aware of you and your roommate's standards of living, what they expect of you, maybe have some sort of mutual roommate agreement in order to minimize drama and alleviate any stress that you guys might have in the future. Number three, be in a convenient area. I know a couple of our friends live across town and their school's another way. It takes them 45 minutes to get to school, and that's definitely can be hard sometimes. So make sure you're in an area where you can get to your classes and that you know your friends are around you just in case you need them for any reason. Also, it's really nice to be next to public transport so you can get around easy on the tube and not be stuck. Three, make sure that you are safe and that you watch out for thieves. There definitely are some thieves in London, so I would never have a closed bag, or I would never have an open bag. You need to make sure that you're watchful and that nothing is coming out, because there are people that will take it. Four, secure a British phone. I know in the beginning of our travels abroad, sometimes our phone was on data and we weren't aware of it, thus running up our phone bill, and it can be pretty expensive. So I'd make sure you either have a plan when you get here, call your phone provider, or make sure you get a British phone the minute you get here. Number five, make sure you have someone to call in case of emergency. I would recommend having your parents as ICE in your phone, just in case something's not okay and someone finds your phone, or also have the number of your local police station, a local friend, someone who will be there for you if you need. Also, number six, make sure that you have someone to call. Make sure that you know where the nearest hospital is. I know that Andrew had some problems where we needed to go to the hospital and we didn't know where to go, and I had stitches where I had to take out, and so it was kind of a pain having to research local hospitals. We ended up going to a hospital even further from our residence, so it's definitely important to know where your local hospital is. Seven, learn the tube in your public transportation. I know for the first couple weeks we were here, we really studied the tube map and made sure that you knew the routes to go, also know when the tube closes, know the nearest tube stations to you, maybe know a couple, because it's easier instead of transferring lines to just walk to one and then take one line all the way. Eight, don't only rely on the American friends that you know. I know it's easy to meet people when you're first time abroad and you just kind of want to stick with them because it's a new place, it's foreign to you, but don't let that hold you back from meeting locals and actually branching out into your community. Even if you go out with your friends from there, it might be a good place to go, introduce yourself, meet people, and going out at night is a good way to do that, going to museums, local shows, even just walking around in your local area. Also, 9, be aware of your conversion rate and set a good budget with your parents. I know for us it's about 1.67 to the dollar, so that was a little bit shocking when I wasn't really aware of that before. So make sure that you know exactly how much you are spending and make sure that's okay with your parents and vice versa. Number 9, find a safe place where you can go to when you are feeling sad. I know in abroad there's a lot of ups and downs. Sometimes you're homesick, sometimes You have cultural interactions that are foreign to you. Sometimes things upset you and you feel like you have no one to go to. So find a safe place, whether it be a museum, a coffee shop you love, a park you like to go to. Create that haven for you so you can go to that safe space when you are feeling down or just want to relax. And lastly, I would say always have spare cash with you. A lot of places don't take credit card, and sometimes you never know when you'll be stranded or you need something. So whether that's a spare £5, £10, £20, I really recommend having some spare cash just in case you're in a sticky situation and need to get out of it. And lastly, have fun. You're abroad only once, and don't let anything hold you back. Eleanor Roosevelt quote is my favorite. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent, so just go for it and have a great time. Good luck!